Have you ever had a dream so incredibly real, so vivid, you could almost touch it? Maybe you were flying over a city made of candy or having a deep conversation with your childhood pet, but then you wake up and poof, it's gone. It slips through your fingers like sand, leaving only a faint echo. Isn't it strange? Our brains are these amazing memory machines, capable of storing decades of information, yet they can't seem to hold onto a dream for more than a few seconds. So, what's going on? Why do these intense cinematic experiences just evaporate the moment our eyes open? Well, let's dive into the bizarre and fascinating science of why we forget our dreams. To understand why we forget, we first need to understand where dreams happen. Most of our vivid dreaming occurs during a stage of sleep called REM, which stands for rapid eye movement. When you're in REM sleep, your brain is incredibly active, almost as active as when you're awake. But here's the twist. The chemical environment in your brain during REM is completely different. Two key neurotransmitters, norepinephrine and serotonin, which are superstars for attention, alertness, and crucially, memory consolidation, are almost completely shut down. Think of it like trying to save a file on a computer, but the save button is disabled. Your brain is generating these amazing experiences, but the biochemical tools needed to stamp them into long-term memory are offline. This memory-unfriendly state is the primary reason why dreams are so slippery. It's not that your memory is failing, it's that the system for creating memories was temporarily switched off. So, if our brains are so bad at remembering dreams, maybe there's a good reason for it. From an evolutionary perspective, what's the point of remembering that you were chased by a purple squirrel with a top hat? Our brains are constantly working to be efficient. Every day, they perform a process of pruning, trimming away connections and information that isn't essential. This helps us focus on what truly matters for survival and daily life. It's dream content, which is often bizarre, illogical, and emotionally charged, is a prime candidate for this cleanup crew. Imagine if you remembered every single dream with the same clarity as your real-life memories. It would be incredibly confusing. You might start mixing up dream events with reality, which could be disorienting or even dangerous. But the brain seems to prioritize what has salience or importance. Unless a dream is particularly terrifying, emotionally resonant, or recurs over and over, the brain treats it as junk data and hits the delete button. It's a protective mechanism, ensuring our memory banks are filled with useful real-world information, not the random firings of our sleeping mind. Now, let's talk about that critical moment, waking up. You're pulled from the strange world of REM sleep back into conscious reality. This transition is chaotic for your brain. Suddenly, there's an influx of new information. The sound of your alarm, the feeling of your blankets, the light filtering through your window. Your brain has to switch gears, firing up all those chemicals like norepinephrine that were suppressed just moments before. This sudden shift is a huge problem for fragile dream memories. There's a concept called state-dependent memory, which suggests that memories are easiest to recall when you are in the same mental or physiological state in which you formed them. Since the state of REM sleep is so different from the waking state, it creates a massive disconnect. It's like trying to play a video game from one console on a completely different system. The information is there, but it's not compatible. Your emerging conscious thoughts and the flood of sensory data from the real world quickly overwrite the faint, ghostly traces of the dream. And just like that, it vanishes into the morning fog. But what if you want to fight back? What if you want to catch these fleeting stories before they disappear? The good news is, you can train your brain to get better at dream recall. The number one hack is keeping a dream journal. The moment you wake up, before you even move or check your phone, try to jot down anything you can remember. Even if it's just a feeling, a color, or a single weird image. The act of trying to recall and write it down signals to your brain that this information is important. Over time, you'll find you can remember more and more. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule also helps, as it regulates your sleep cycles and gives you more predictable periods of REM sleep. For the more adventurous, there's lucid dreaming, the practice of becoming aware that you're dreaming while you're still in the dream. Lucid dreamers often have much better dream recall because they are consciously engaged in the experience. While science is still unraveling many of the mysteries of dreaming, these techniques show that we do have some power to hold onto these nightly adventures. So, the next time a brilliant dream slips away, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. It's your brain's natural process of filtering, protecting, and preparing you for the real world. But it's also a reminder of the incredible hidden world we all visit every night. A fleeting canvas that gets painted and erased before we can fully appreciate its art. What about you? What's the most memorable dream you've ever had, or the most frustrating one you've forgotten? Share your experiences and theories in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the mind, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures in science.